let's jump to the funnier side of the Epstein story with this from CNN. Trump appears to flip someone off at a Ford plant. The White House says it's appropriate.
Appears.
And,
So true.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. Here's the video.
This is very standard Donald Trump.
It's clear as day. He says "F you" and flips the guy off. Dude,
it's so beautiful. We have just been waiting for this. We're so sick of it. Like that's how everyone feels about the left.
Yeah, literally.
That's how they all feel.
But this is not a leftist. This is a guy who called him a pedophile protector, and Trump said he very clearly says, look at F you again. You twice. Here's the bird. Boom, the bird.
Oh,
he gave him the bird.
Daddy's back.
It's clearly getting to Trump. He's burned by this in the Beltway. This is a very political thing. I don't think regular people care as much. A lot do though. A lot do. But it's nowhere near the top of the list for normies. But there is, with the retard right expansion, a lot of regular people who are being pulled into this, and I think it's intentional, from Google, from Facebook, and these other big platforms. They want the right to be in the space, and they want the left be coming off, or the corporate press to be coming off as more reasonable to try and take back the narrative. You can clearly see it's getting to Trump when he does this. And I don't know if you guys saw that video where Trump was talking about how Melania says it's inappropriate to dance. It's not presidential.
Yeah.
I don't know where was he?
He was just doing a speech.
He was doing a speech somewhere, and he was like, Melania says she doesn't like it when I dance. It's not presidential. And that's certainly not. And it shows that it's getting to him, man.
Didn't he say something like FDR didn't dance or something like that in the same speech?
Something like that.
Really?
No,
that guy was paralyzed, crippled with polio, though.
Yeah, he
But
couldn't
I think
dance,
that's the joke.
But when you say it's getting
for
to
all those
him,
kids out there that didn't know, sorry, Kaitlin.
no, it's okay. When you say it's getting to him, do you think it's more like he's sick of the allegations because they aren't true, or you feel like he's feeling the pressure of
Both.
Yeah.
I mean, not that. So let's clarify the not true thing.
Yeah.
I don't think. So I think two things. First, there are people who are like, Trump is in on the Epstein stuff and covering up. No, that's stupid. He's not. However, Trump is covering up, I think, because he wants to wield the power of the Epstein files. It's probably very complicated. The files are probably gone. So there's probably nothing he can release. They've been releasing a bunch of files, but there's nothing really at all that interesting in it. Democrats are weaponizing it. It could be that the reason Trump didn't want to release it is because you can see what Democrats have done so far. They took a photo of Trump at like some Hawaiian celebration and then redacted the faces of all the women and then tried to trick people into thinking he was like with a bunch of young girls or something. But the photo was from a newspaper, and it's just like very well-known old photo of like they're wearing lace around their neck or whatever. That could be it. I think there's Saudi royalty implications in the Epstein files. I think that there's billionaires and millionaires. And I think Trump's attitude is, why should the U.S. face massive collateral damage, degradation of our international relations over these pieces of trash? So he's going to wield the one ring. He doesn't want to give that power up. That being said, he's already instructed the release of these files because I think the pressure did get to him and he realized he's not winning this one. I think he's largely pissed off just because he can't win it. And I got to tell you, man, there is how do I describe this? There's a vibration in the universe. We can all feel it, right, Ian?
Yeah.
Yes. And that wavelength, I'm joking. It's something Ian would say.
Oh, we can, though.
Right.
Whether or not we are feeling it is up to us.
Is this the new age stuff?
Don't you feel like Trump right now?
Deeply.
When
like,
Trump just looked at the guy and said, F you, flipped off. Isn't that exactly how all of you feel about all of this right now?
I'm in a place where like what really matters is coming into focus, friends and family and health and all these things. And like things like this are just fuck off, dude. Like get your shit together, brother.
That's what Trump is feeling. We are all feeling it. We are all connected by vibes.
Yeah, because Trump is literally like the avatar of the American people, like the real like core American population. He is our avatar. He was like the manifestation. That's why he's big. He's loud. He's like just like sick and awesome
America's
and everything.
id.
Yeah, he's literally just like he's channeling the American spirit. He's just like mad. He boom, F you, flip the bird. Like sometimes you have to have a patriot go off moment. He's at a Ford factory, so like the cars probably kept breaking down, so he's mad because it's like a Ford.
He's both the id and the Quidgy-Bo.
With the Quidgy-Bo? I don't know what the Quidgy-Bo is.
That was for Richie.
Okay.
If you're watching.
Is that like a Japanese thing?
Man, you guys.
I remember the
are
Quidgy-Bo,
uncultured.
dude.
You do.
Yeah, but
You
I
know
don't remember what
Quidgy-Bo?
it is. I'm looking it up.
Do I have
Tell
to
me.
culture you,
Yeah.
heathens?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Can you,
Heathens?
yeah, can you?
I believe it was actually the first episode of The Simpsons outside of the Tracy Ullman show where they were playing Scrabble, and Lisa used the word id, and Homer said, that's not a word, and she says, yes it is, and shows him, and then Bart looks at his letters, and it's a bunch of trash spelling Quidgibo, and he puts it up, and then Homer's like, what's that? And he's like, it's a large ape-like creature with a short temper and prone to violence.
And his
So
dad goes
I
for his
think it
throat.
applies.
Yeah, Trump is the Quidgibo. Trump is a manifestation of people's deep-rooted feelings in a lot of ways. You know, we all are, I
my
guess.
point is about what Trump is feeling. It's a combination of things, but I think in the political space, what I saw, I have seen on the ground. Like I told that story of when I was hanging out at Charlestown races, and I was playing old Mississippi Stud, if you know what that is, gambling, as it were. And the dealer there said he was a big fan of the show, and he people always say like, oh, Tim comes and hangs out, and then he said something like, he said two things. He said, I unsubscribed from Charlie Kirk the other day because I just realized he's never coming back, and I was like, yeah, that's really sad, man. It's a sad thing for. It's like a simple gesture for just a person, because this was over Thanksgiving, but for him, he was saying like he watched Charlie all the time. They killed him, and so he went to his page, saw it, and he just went unsubscribe. Yeah. And then he said, to be honest, I've kind of stopped watching a lot of content just because it's the same thing every day with nothing being resolved. Like, I got to be honest, the Hillary Clinton may be arrested story is like the fourth or fifth time for the exact same reason. In fact, the New York Post titled the story again. They said, Bill and Hillary Clinton face jail again. And so when I see Trump and someone screams pedophile protector and he just points at him and says, F you, and flips him off, I'm like, I think tons of people are just at that point where they're just like, I don't care anymore. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I keep finding gratitude for people that are annoying me or that are just, whatever, stuck in it, because the gratitude will help them. Even if someone insults you, if you're like, thank you for offering me anything at all, they're pretty good. The frustration, it's just like, appreciate that it's still going on. Like this show, like I don't want to talk about Hillary Clinton's butthole, but like here I am. What a fucking opportunity this is to heal the world.
That up?
What's that? Oh, I'm just thinking of the deepest, darkest, potentials of where we could go.
He's the only one thinking about Hillary Clinton's butthole, by the way.
Definitely
not thinking or talking about.
We were talking about, me and Kellen were talking about this show. We jump from problem. We focus a lot on like the problems of the world, and we're like ringing the bell for like, hey, everyone, look, problem. But eventually, like, you want to solve the problems, and like, if you're always looking around at problems, you kind of become a problem.
I kind of feel like the point of this show is to make people aware of the problems.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that aren't really out there searching the internet all day long, and they don't spend a lot of time on X or what have you. And granted, we do, but I feel like our job is to kind of like make people aware. Obviously, there's a lot of opinions, but our job is to make people aware of the problem. So I mean, there's a problem,
and to defend and support Israel
yes,
every opportunity we can, because
at least once a week.
$7,000,
and they're upping it by three or 4x. Did you hear?
Are they?
Yeah, the report is that they're going to go. They went from like $1 million to going to $3 million.
They got that Venezuelan oil money.
Love this. I'm extremely happy to hear it. I saw some guy today talking on Twitter saying, or X saying, "Oh, if your weakness is women, Israel will bring that.
Oh,
If your weakness is money, Israel will give you that. If your weakness is," and I'm just like,
I was like, Benjamin Netanyahu, if
tell-
you can hear me, if you can hear me, Benjamin.
tell Israel that I'm very weak in many areas. I was like, someone send them an email or a text, or can you tweet at BB himself?
BB, I am vulnerable, please. I am available and I'm vulnerable.
Yeah.
If you want to send me wealth and all that.
You guys could probably tweet at him. He'd probably get back to you. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, "Oh, Timcast.
Hey, thanks for the message.
Let's step on the gas, boys."
I'll send some
To
cash
your point
over.
about how like your guys' job is to tell people kind of what the news is going on, I totally agree with that, because most of the time I'm just like a stay-at-home mom. I film one video on the weekends, and I rely on shows like this to tell me what's going on.
Yeah.
But on the other side of it is kind of like you're like, F you, this is so annoying. Which, I watch Michael Knowles a lot. He had an episode out recently, and something that stuck with me, this like fighting that we see in blackpilling, it's kind of like he stated it's a podcaster problem. Where like normies, like you stated, Tim, they aren't really worried about all of this little nitty gritty stuff. And but that is how everybody's feeling right there. A big F you.
Yeah, I mean, I understand both sides. Like for us, it does feel like, constantly blackpilling or constantly hearing bad news, blah, 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 blah. Because that's really, that's kind of the stuff that we need to make people aware of. But at the same time, it's like our job, like what we do is to make people aware. It's not just that we're like, it's not just complaining on the internet, although, as Tim puts it, it really is, we are here to, to give our opinions and let people know about things.
Then the audience is like, oh, she might go to jail. But it's like, okay, also, she's probably not going to.
Yeah.
And so it's like a tug of war, and it's like a whiplash with everything if you're so involved with politics like that, which.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
No, go ahead.
That because of the nature of this job in the political podcasting realm, that you're looking for problems to show the world these are the big problems, that sometimes when the problems subside, you look around and you're like, we got to find some problem. Maybe he's the problem. Or you'd be like, what? Listen to the thing that guy said. That's a problem that he said that. Now I got to go at that guy. And then it creates this infighting or just like this cycle of like looking for a problem instead of looking for a solution.
You got to get those likes. You got to get those
Yeah.
views.
They call it drama. People like drama
Yeah,
too.
they sure do.
They do like seeing an ego battle.
They like being the first to comment on something too. We got to stop
Ian, that's why
doing
we
that.
really got to develop like a serious feud, like really add like a lot of tension to
No,
the show. 'cause I
fuck
think
you. I'm tired of this
I'm
fucking
sick
conversation.
of this
I'm just
crap.
kidding.
How dare
I'm
you?
so sorry.
I can't
Ian.
scream the F. Well, I can at you, Tate. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I was
Our
just
feud
I was
is
building.
just brutal.
Yeah, if we build up a real feud,
Yeah,
because
like-
of how bad you smell, or
right, something like that. Or we need something like we can just really go at it on.
you think that we need more drama?
Well, you really like Paul McCartney.
I love Paul McCartney.
I think he's old and the piano thing totally over it.
I just don't think
he's
you
still
have
hung up with the whole
tastes.
Beatles routine.
Oh,
we
really?
Get it,
Super
we get
impressed
it.
with himself because he's a knight, sir.
Oh, he
Paul
works
McCartney.
8
Yeah.
days a week. There's 7 days in the week, idiot. Yeah, liar. He's a liar.
What an idiot.
Dishonest.
So dumb.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.